guys, for today. Let me know some volume for So guys, that is it for today. I have no rights for this music, but I really love this guy. It's called Lexus. You can also check on him. Yeah, like bounce. Good morning, people. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe by hitting the subscription button. For those who have subscribed, you can click that notification button so that you get my videos once I have uploaded. Guys, I'm here at my KC office. Actually, it has been a while. We closed the office a month ago because I was working in Nairobi most of the time. And now I'm forced to be here for some time, do some cleaning and what have you. This is a place where I still have memories. I've worked here severally when I was working in Nyanza, some parts of Western, that is Kakamega, Busia, Kisumu, Trans Nzoia, West Pokot. When I was working in South Rift, that is Bomet, Kericho, some other parts of that is Kilgoris. I worked even in Kilgoris Boys. There is a place called Boroko. We have worked there. It's a place which, as you can see, it has memories which cannot be forgotten. So you can see some dirty thing here. Let me just remove it. So guys, it's a good morning because we went for a mass for the mass in the morning. You know, most of the people in Kisi are SDA guys. So when you talk of today going to church, they just imagine that this guy who. So actually, I've closed my shop here because it's a Sunday and it's a weekend, so we are off from work till tomorrow. But tomorrow, for those who are placing orders, I'll work on them. But for those ones who want to visit us, I'll actually not be available because I'm actually alone. I'm actually alone. The company is very very young, and for you guys who would wish to give us a work, I will not be able to be around. But I have a sister of mine at KU. So those ones who want products, I can still tell her after class she rushes to our store in Nairobi and then supply to our clients' products. And I have just told you, I still repeat, those ones who don't trust maybe us with their money, they can still send the money. They can still send, we can still send products to them. And then once we have sent the products to them, we will write a note there so that the delivery guy will ensure that you have paid is when you pick your products. If it's actually being given products sent to you, you'll pay at that booking, the parcel picking station. You'll pay first. The guy confirms. I call and confirm that you have actually paid us, and then you will pick your products. You get the point. So that is what we'll do. So for now, I want to encourage people to continue supporting us as young entrepreneurs, and I'm actually advocating for the same. You know, not all people are the same. We have come from different backgrounds, especially me. I've come from a humble background. I'm trying to pull these people to understand that there is difference between just being seated and actually waking up every early in the morning looking for clients. We look for clients actually. In Nairobi, in Kenya, if you don't have a website, you look for clients. So that's why I'm advocating uh, to look for a web designer so that he can work out on how you can work on my website. And then I see what I can do. So, guys, this is my office. I just to let you know. So, as you can see, that is where I sit, and this is where my clients sit. So that is my desk. Unfortunately, I lost my computer. I lost my computer, and I'm not able to do. I'm not able to do my work properly because if I have to do quotations, I must borrow laptop, then do the printouts, do the typing, and then print and return the computer, the laptop. So I lost my laptop in town. Somebody just ran away with my bag, and I lost some valuables, uh, chargers, so some few things. So it was a laptop bag actually. So actually, it's just electronics inside. I lost my small phone, but actually I'm okay. It's now 6 months. Because of the constraints, I've not been able to buy that laptop in time. So you can see my office is smaller, and the other side I'm planning to put water pumps, and we have just tried to remove the electrical products the other side. So for those ones who want to promote us, please, I'm begging you, just give us the opportunity. I'll do the deliveries. I've grown in a Christian background. I've never been taught to steal from someone. And actually, I want to grow my company. I cannot kill my dreams. I'm just praying that somebody comes out and say, Boniface, this is what I want, and this is the money. This is what I want you to start. This is what I want you to do for me. And I'll actually appreciate. I'll do the job. I'll even advertise. I'll even use your job as an example. I'll even use Marwa to also help me. I cannot use Marwa, but I'll even tell Marwa that one of his clients, one of his subscribers, has actually promoted me. And I know it's true, Marwa, that we are able to get this number of subscribers. And I want to thank guys for their 100 plus subscribers. I went to Marwa's place with only 26 subscribers, and now I'm at 100. It's not easy for people who don't know you to just come to your channel and subscribe actually. So people must get a view of what you are doing, the familiarization actually. So that is it. The other day I forgot to show you the type of phone that actually broke, as you can see. So this is the phone that when I went to Maro's place as a CEO to Sunpage looked like. You can just look at the phone. So this is the phone. It's actually working. That is Canon 12. It just crashed. You can see the back side also crashed. But unfortunately, I went to the fundi. We mended it, and it's now working. It's now working actually. So you can see I just put there my fingerprint, and it works. It's a good phone. It's a good phone. I've worked with it for 5 years. And I think it was time to. So I took little of my savings, looked for another phone. It's come on 12. I bought a come on 20, and I'm now enjoying having another phone. It's a good phone, and the other one I won't have it because it broke all the cameras. You can see its camera here. The front camera just broke, and the other side also broke. So I was disadvantaged, but it's a good one for those who have used Camon 20. Guys, actually you can see this thing. This is where we put our our things inside here. That's where we keep things here. For those who place orders, the orders are placed there. They are placed there. So when clients come, they just pick out things. We have an area like this one. I've just decided to leave this one to be used as a It's like a trash, but not just a trash because we use it for mainly those clients who you see like this. This is the job that we actually we actually did some time back. This is last week's job, so maybe I'll have to show you so you can see. This is the job I was telling you we have not received any single coin. These are some of the boxes, but some we left them in school. So this is one, two, we have three, we have four, five, six, seven, eight, we have nine, we have 10, we have 11, we have 12, we have 13, 14. So actually there are 32 lights. We have not received any single coin. A total of 500 and something K. Because we also had some few lights that we put outside, and actually they're not here. The lights for outside are not here. Actually, this place people actually ask for the cheap things, so we also look for them cheap, those cheap things. If you require something that is valuable, most of the lights are always restrict, especially this one. This one we only put inside the room or classes, because they really were. They have their solars. We use those ones for classes, and if the school requires wiring, you see, like this one, we just worked at a place, and when what remained is what I returned here at our office a month ago, actually. Still, we have not been paid. So the challenge with young companies, you can die crying, but somebody will tell you, Boniface, you'll give us time, just like that. You'll give us time. We're not able to give you this. We're not able. And this was an individual client. He only gave me around 100K, and that one with solar. You know what it takes with solar. It's really costly to when you are starting, but maintenance and other things, it's cheap. That's why that you can see people are really going for solar and clean energy. So, guys, I'm really struggling with the debts, and just a short story. You can see I've put here a box. This is a box that has stayed here for over a year, since last year November. Actually, this is what we use as a for to spray when we are constructing solar poles. There is a machine down here. There's a machine down here. So when we are constructing solar poles, we use it. We use it actually to to. I just kept this light here. Actually, I was saying this is a spray gun for for our for to our clients when we are constructing solar poles. So for those solar poles, we sometimes we get orders from Nairobi. These other companies also give us the time, and they give us actually the jobs, and then we go to sites, construct the solar poles, install for them lights, because not all people know how to construct them. Yes, so actually we just received one from the government institution that was Kera, and then we did the solar poles, installed their lights, but they are actually electrical. So we were just given that job. So that is it. So I had kept here light to do a review on it. So actually I've just remembered that I require to do a review for this light. So once I finish with this, I'll show you there. So this box here has a story to tell. This box here has a story to tell. And even as you can see, it's kind of dirty. So you can see, for those who use vehicles, they know this. For those who use vehicles, they know this. For those vehicles, they know this. Actually, there are two, and for those who use vehicles, know this. For those who use vehicles, know this. You can hear. There is a lot of liquid here for fire extinguisher. So you can see these are the remaining. You see that place that you when you are constructing a solar pole. Yes. So when you are constructing a solar pole, this is where you you place that pole. So the pole stands here like this, and then the solar is up here, and then down here we put holes there, here, and then from there we just have to use a bolt like this one. So this bolt will enter here, will enter this place. So I was talking to you about the issue of these products. We have we have this one for rubbing compound. You can see it, a rubbing compound. We have this one, fire extinguisher. We have this one. We have this one. You see this? So guys, this one gives me memories. So you can see this one. You know it. For those who are using the airport, you know it. So to cut short, long story short, before we go to this, is that I've just told you that I have so many debts which are even going to 2 years. I used my vehicle as a collateral to a bank loan to expand my company. I'm telling you, I had a big job, so it forced me to do that. So when I did that, my vehicle was used as a collateral, which I was using to ferry goods, to carry these poles. Right now, I have to look for a taxi to carry for me, or a pickup to carry the solars and plus these things. And back then, I was using my own vehicle to do these jobs. So I was forced to. My vehicle actually, because it was a collateral to a loan. So I failed to pay a loan for 5 months, and then these people considered picking my vehicle, and it found me when I'm not able to pay. I have other debts because I just lost a stock in Nairobi. Somebody into my two-bedroom house. My sister was not around, and it was actually August, and I had just bought enough stocks of around 1.3 because I took a loan of 2 million. And so I was paying actually, and I had only paid around 200. So 1.8 was still pending. My vehicle was around 1.6, around 1.3, 1.3 actually. So they took the vehicle. I'm still paying the remaining balance to date. That's why you can see I'm in a total mess. And when things happen in that way, I better just look for another way of surviving. So I just decided to give out the vehicle just to limit my stress because losing of things is actually something that you cannot even stand sometimes. So I lost my vehicle to the bank, and now I decided to come back. It was a very good vehicle actually, with a very big boot. Because what I prefer mostly is boot space. Boot space carries a lot. You would carry even 5 boxes in one boot. Sometimes for those ones who have vehicles, you can the back seats can be made to to flatten. Can be flattened, and then you make a very big boot space. So I used to do that as I take to my clients. But now I'm forced to make sure that clients products are reached to the client. Oh, let me just return as I speak these things first. So I return those. We have also have this. This is a car wax. That one is for how do you call it? That one for shining and protection. This one is for bathing. So I was not using this. I was not. I didn't go. I have never gone for bathing. I was doing it myself during the weekends or when I don't have what to do. Just decide and do bathing. So this is a place I keep my. It's like my toolbox. So I keep my stock. That is my stock for things like just things that I use some extra time. So like for these boxes, I burn them. I burn them. It's only that we cannot. Where we work, we always make sure that it's clean. Yeah, especially because it was an institution. You just carry dirty things because it was that place. It was too rainy. There was rain there, so I just decided to carry these things back. So, guys, as I was speaking to you, I actually went to the bank, asked them through the manager to allow me to give. Okay, they had asked me if I can give out a vehicle. Then I decided I just bought a plot over 50 by 100. So I was thinking of, and then my father said no, because, because of I'm working every day, he's the one who actually we co-own the property, but it's mine because he's the one who, I did that because I wanted him to go to assist me to get the title deed. So the title deed has both my father's number, my name and that of my father. So I decided not to go to court and now combine his name, and then later on it will be very simple. He'll just do, I don't know if it's transfer or what we call it, and then it comes back to my name when I'm free. It's actually simple. So because I was busy and I've gotten a piece of land, bought it, and then so my father refused. So I just said now don't, because he said the land will be appreciate and the vehicle will depreciate. So just decide, my son. This thing will help you in future. Maybe you can lose the whole thing. Thank God that the Kisi part it's still working. In Nairobi, you have said your stores have been stolen from. Imagine being stolen from everywhere. So I took that advice and then went ahead, gave out the vehicle to the bank, and then finally I'm working like just any other startup company. I have to use public means. I have to use taxis. It's actually expensive to work. And you can imagine we are doing that, and somebody just tell you, Boniface, we'll give you 10,000, and 5,000 will not ask you, so that you cater for that transport, and you also cater for some other things. So you are like, are you sure what you're speaking? I've been here, we have talked, you have signed papers, we sign contracts, you give them warrant. These people are telling me that they'll pay you. Please just do the job. Finish the job first. Mm. And then you later on find out that there is no money actually. And somebody asks you, because somebody who gave me your number is a principal like me. And he has told me you are a very good and understanding boy. Will not remain with your single coin. in first term because that's where we get good fees. Then I'm like, what? Malim, 32 lights. 32. So how do you want me to run my job? If a client asks for another job of the same today and he want to pay, how will I be able to afford to pay the 32 lights? And these people, they don't know that I have stolen from. I don't tell my clients some other things. So I'm like, so Malim, please look for something even half because we ask for clients to pay 70%, sometimes 80. But for individual clients, it's always 100, always 100. So I'm like, Malim, no, please, please, please. What? Thank God there's a lecturer whom I had worked for at his place, and he told me to call him on a Wednesday. So Tuesday we are making noise here and there. Wednesday lecturer tells me I'll call him on Friday, and I'd been at Mara's place and then just came back. So we finished that job on Wednesday. On Thursday, I called the, the lecturer, and then he told me, "Can you pick the money or I send it to you?" He's in Kiss University, so obviously I won't have said that because if you say that he just sent, he might not, he might end up not sending. So I just decided to like boom, let me run there. So from Asombi to Kisi University, picked the money. That's what has made us to survive to today. So I always thank the individual clients too who have been there for us, who have understood our situation, worked with us. We're really appreciating. Otherwise, guys, it has not been a walk, a free walk. It's not a walk in the park actually. A company being run by a single person. Actually, I have a partner who is my cousin, and her being a teacher, he doesn't have time for maybe looking after clients or what. So he just told me, "Bonfres, for the time being, I want you to work and promote the company. Make sure you pay taxes. I don't want to have issues with the law. When I'm stable, I'll come and assist you by putting in my share so that we can revamp the business." I said okay. And now because he send me good technicians that she has taught, and she's able to come and correct some few issues where we have an issue. I tell her on a weekend she comes, visit the site, says hapa wamefanya mzuri, this one it's bad, this one is okay. Now I just get it to be like a simple thing to me. So I don't have any issue that somebody wants extra profit to be channeled to his account. It's me and me. But now I think he told me by next year he might be able to get some good money and be able to put into our business. So I'm quite sure that next year things will change. I'm even planning to just have a single office because it's very tough. Maza, it's very very tough, very tough. Yeah, like say right now we have very few solars. These big solars. We have 200 watts. Here we have 345. We have a Jinko here of 450. So 450 are only two. 350 is one. 200 is what we have around six. So you can imagine when a client calls me today here in KC and says we want some service to be done to him from wiring to installation. Actually, we have such a product. So this one is an AVS. This is a AVS. When you have electricity at your place, and then you actually don't want to uh, you don't want to it to be seen, uh, you okay when you have an electricity and you want a backup, let me now be clear. When you want electricity and you want also a backup, and you actually don't want anything to be damaged in your house, what they do, you use the AVS thing. This is the AVS gadget which controls excess voltage. So when the electricity is on, that is the normal electricity, you'll actually use this. You'll actually use this. Actually use this thing. You'll actually use this to connect. Once you have done with wiring of solar, connecting it to electricity. So this one, when electricity is there, this one will really regulate so that to make sure that there is nothing that can make any gadget, any electrical charging, or maybe you're using TV. This one, when there is high voltage, it breaks off. After some time, after some time, it it allows electricity now to work. When you are using when there is blackout and you're using solar, it also acts like a changeover switch. We also have changeover switch, but the AVS will go off. Then from there, it comes back. So it's good for those people who are using gadgets and maybe there is issue of blackouts, and every time the gadgets, your products get burnt, you connect this in your house. This one will really save you a great deal. So actually, as I was telling you, so we have been having those constraints, and I saw an opportunity at Marwa's place and said no, because I'm sure the company will work well once I'm done with the issue of extracting some extracting knowledge from other companies, both electric and solar. Uh, Let me make sure that before these things happen, I go visit Marwa. I'll also again revisit, but make sure that 1.5 months is enough to make sure that Sunfetch is not Sunfetch again without Marwa. So shout out to Marwa. You are a great man, and I really adore you. You have made us to even get clients from who are from Kenya, but they will stay abroad. They are even sending their people to pick their products that we have sent to them. So somebody tells you, you'll write to this name, send it to this place. He sends the money, or he tells that person that he gives me the money. Yeah, and that's how we are now surviving. For those guys who will still want to make deliveries, we make deliveries for them. We have either pay on delivery, or you can still do what you can also allow us to work for you. Actually, I'm just looking for that one client who will accept. I'll go there with my own transport and come back. I'll do the installation for free. If it's for fabrication, you will only pay for the poles. I'll use somebody around there, show him a few steps to take. I'll do the fabrication, help him to do the fabrication. I can even do it myself. The only thing that I have an issue with the uh, sight issues. So with my eyes, I might not be able to fabricate that much, but I can use somebody. I just start, he continues. I just start, he continues until we finish. Yeah. So mi nachomelea kidogo, anaendelea hivyo hivyo. So I just want somebody who, three people who can come up and say, Boniface, go put solar at my place. I've given you this much. Now go put solars there. Either 4 or more, 5, 10. I'll do everything. I'll do the best job, do a video for it, show it here, send it tomorrow also, and I'm quite sure that some of you will even be happy with my job. So, guys, maybe someone I was talking to someone here. You can see this is what we use for that. We have two types. You can you can uh, you can do a slab for the pole, for the solar pole, or for those ones who want to be removing it when they want to repair. For the solar pole, it's either you now dig around it, remove, do repairs for the solar, then you again put there another new concrete, or you have someone or a technician who will climb up there and then install for you the light. So on our topic today is about this. So we have this thing. It's too heavy. You can see how it looks like. So these are the remaining ones that we have used. So you can see how it looks like. So something fall on it. So we use machines, or sometimes we just use the our natural resources. That is what we have as our rods, electrical rods, welding rods. That is. So we just put the holes here, four holes here, and then here. So once we have the holes, we make sure that they are of equal. We use our measurements, and then make sure that everything is equal here. So once we have done this, we now uh, look at the diagonals and find the center here. Then we use an electrical pole. The electrical pole will be like this. Now a big one, and then this will be a side down there. Once we put a pole here, we'll now come again up here and then do some other stuff to make sure that the solar stands up here, and then we have the light here. So the lights now, we also put there some holes so that we have small nuts. The small nuts will be used now to make sure that the pole is well structured. So once we have done that, I now come back and use this. These are bigger nuts. These are bigger nuts. One goes at 1200. This one piece. So this one is this has actually overstayed. And so once we have this nut, we look for we look for an extra we look for an extra what we look for an extra how can I call it? We have this metal like that is square tubes. We look for a square tube, or maybe a small black pipe. Extend, and then we put there the plates to make sure that the concrete attached to this is well held. So we always look for we make sure that this rod gets a concrete up to a place like a level, like up here, around here. So once it reaches here, the other areas are used now to either open, to put there the to put this plate inside this, like this, and then once put in the okay. First, let me be clear. This is a big nut which we use for when you are maybe you want to make sure that your pole somebody can be able to repair, but by removing it. So this nut makes it easy for a technician to come and remove it from and pull the solar pole with the solars. Maybe you want to repair one has been damaged, especially for this solar. solar lamps, you will find out that sometimes uh, the lightning has struck one of it. So maybe the there is some things inside there, that is sensors are not working. So what you decide to do is you use this one, you use this plus this, and then with the pole you are able to. But if you don't want costs, because this type of a pole is very expensive. It goes up to 13,500. So if you want to reduce your cost, what you do is just use concrete, that is cement, and some sand. Then you mix. You dig a hole, then put there your you just take the whole pole in a hole of around 2 feet, and then you are done. But for this one, you'll dig for 1.5 feet, or two, again two. You can just dig 2 feet. Put there this how do I call it? This nut, and then or bolt. This is a bolt and nut. So this nut will be inside, and then the concrete will follow. So we put it as like a square thing, like it looks like a rectangular thing, because there are four of these. So four of these, using the exact measurements that we have used here. We also use for this to create four of these, to create for another one here, another one here, another one here. So we'll put some supports here so that they are attached and make a box, or make a rectangular thing. Then it's inserted in the ground, so it becomes stiff, and we make sure that the hole that we have dug, it's not that much big, so that when it enters the hole, it's already stiff. So once we are done with that, we make sure that the concrete is actually at least conk, using certain okay, we use cement, yes, but we measurements are extra actually. So that makes it to be actually stiff and very stable, to accommodate the weight that is up there. That is the weight for this solar pole and this plate. So this plate is very heavy, so you can see. So once you have done that, the lamp is safe. You are able to secure your property by lighting, and you are able to see. Somebody can remove that product again, can remove even any single light there. So guys, that is it for that. And actually, as you know, uh, theft cases are very rampant, and if somebody doesn't construct it well, somebody can be able to remove. For those of you who are in Kenya, and those of you who have been in Kenya and left to look for employment opportunities abroad, you know, counties have been vandalized because they just use nuts down, like to maybe to put solars up there. They don't want to construct the extra security for the solars, so they just put their nuts, which are able to be opened very easily, and then uh, thieves go with the solars, leaving the light there. So the property for the government becomes now wasted, because they have used millions of shillings, and they are not able to recover it. They're not able to repair it, because maybe they have another budget for other things. So you find out that government is failing because the immediate repairs are not done, since that project is according to the government is already done, and there is no other money that can be used again for repairs. So guys, that is it, because as we speak, uh, I also wanted to show you, like these are, we when you give us a job, we don't come with one product. When you give us a job, we carry it, especially when you are doing wiring for your place. We actually, so I wanted you to know that we have extra things here. Uh, when you are doing wiring, there are things like these ones. You see this? Yeah. So when we come to do wiring, these things also use solar. Also use solar. They are used in solar wiring. So I must make sure that I have them. And then we have like this. We have like let me just let me just carry some few so that you can see. I don't want to show you the other area because it's mainly just to keep things that are for electrical. So we do electrical wire, and so we always make sure that things work. But I didn't want to interfere with Maro as an engineer because I have respect for those people. And once somebody has trusted his technician, you cannot go there again extending your issues of maybe you are doing wiring, you can also do wiring. No, I went there for solar, that was purely solar. If they allow me to install, I would have installed. But because they said I wait for his engineer to come, a very humble person in these things, hazitaki kelele, as we call it in Kenya. So you can see. So we have like this one. These are circuit breakers. It's called, we have Andeli, circuit breakers of various sizes. So this is one of the boxes. So we have, these are the remaining, this is one of the boxes that remains. So you can see. So these are just self-tapping screws. So these screws are used when you are constructing, maybe when you maybe are using it to screw uh, a few things like the sockets and whatever. When we are using it to for putting there the lamp holders. Yes. So this one is an extra where we just use. Yes. So we have like this. Have like these gadgets. These gadgets are actually used for tapping. So when you are tapping the cables, the wires, so they are used for the same. Instead of using this, instead of using a pipe, and you maybe have already, you don't want to damage the wall, you just use this tapping, and then as well you can use this. So because of solar, we always use this. We always use this to connect to do our extra wiring for a house that has already done their wiring. So if a client wants another wiring for solar, we just do that. So we also have these are tapes. So for these tapes, uh, not tapes, but how do I call it? Yes, these are tapes. These are PVC tape for electrical installation. So this is an insulator. So once we at the junctions or whatever, we always make sure that somebody, if you touch there is safety through this. So you want to be harmed by this. So I think you have understood that. So this one, you can see these are junctions. These are couplers. These are couplers. We have these are junctions. Like these are two-way junction. Maybe a wire is just passing from this point to this point, and then you want to create something there. These are just like junctions. Yes. So you can see this. This is used for For those people who don't know it, this one is used for when you are actually you want to install the how do you call it? When you want to install the like sockets, switches and sockets, you have to put this one inside the wall. Then the sockets come in. Like for example, let me open this for you. We have a very fine one. You can see how it looks like. So this one is a 3 gun socket. So we put it there. So you can see this is how it looks like. So for example, you put it there. That is how it will look like. So this is where we put such a socket. Yes, yes. So that is how it looks like. And guys, you can see. So that's how things work here. So I wanted just to show you part of what we do as installers of electrical appliances and whichever. My team comes here when I call them. As a young man, you must also look for another way of saving. So those guys, I just call them when we have jobs. So they work. Once they finish up the job, they get paid, and then they leave. So actually, we have a very good appliances here. And, maybe you need one. Maybe you need one. Actually, very quality. Very quality. Actually, quality matters to us. Quality matters, really matters to me. Yeah, we have like this. These are you can see there. This one is a 4 terminal, so you can use this one instead of using that other one. This one is direct, but the other one uses this. But these junction boxes, this has 4-way. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4. It's 2, and then the other side 2. So it's a 4-way terminal. So it's used to also for electrical. They are actually good. So most of the time we get clients who have already done wiring. We must use very quality things like these ones to make sure that our clients get the best. You can see something of the sort. So this one we also use this with a tap screw. You get a holder for the same. So this is a holder. You just use your screwdriver. You connect a wire here, and your client gets the lighting immediately. So guys, that is it. What I'm finalizing here is just to make sure that we have what it takes to, yeah, so that is it. So when you come to our offices here, that's what we do. That is our machine, actually. That's our machine. That's our machine. That's our machine. Yes, that is it. So let me just make it to be prepared. So you might be asking yourself, what do we use when we are working on the bolt that I'm showing you? Where's the bolt? So this is the bolt, and what we use for this, we use this. We use the bolt, how it's so when you want to tie the entire thing, you need to use this. Actually, we weren't on, so I think it was getting some rust. You can see we weren't on when we were working just recently. So this one is a adjustable spanner. So you just use this adjustable spanner to make sure that uh, the, the bolt is tight. So you can see just like that. So that's this adjustable spanner is very fundamental to us. You can see how dirty it is. Yes. So you can see how dirty it is because we use it most of the time to do these jobs. So it's used in various means. Sometimes you have forgotten your spanner. You cannot use a pliers on this because this one is very stiff. You can still use your spanner, but you cannot work it on this. So actually, that is how we work. That's how we work. So it's a very tough job working in an industry where you need to touch things from scratch and make sure that it works for a client, and then you get so that you get paid. It's not easy, and sometimes clients, when you are finished with the problem, he forgets that you guys also eats. Yeah, so then you now start begging. You have finished the job. Now the next thing, because you are a young company, you want clients. You start begging for, like it's like now you are begging him to help you again, get your money. Yes. So I wanted to show you something. I wanted to show you something. So this is a lamp. It's called for those ones who can see. That is a solar Bluetooth charging lamp. Exactly. So I've just heard that it's a solar Bluetooth charging lamp. There's a client who asked for a review. Just like how it works. I wanted to finish with my blog. I show you about the light. So, so the light comes in the complete format, just like this. It has a warranty. I don't know. I do. Maybe use any of those. I don't know if it has a warranty. Yes. This is the warranty. For this one, I look for its warranty now. Yes. So as you can see, this. So instead of begging, we decided to do such jobs. You forgive me if you don't see it clearly. I'm just trying to make sure that you get every information. So I've just twisted it. So this is where it's kept so that it doesn't break, and which is always safely. So the light itself looks like this. So this is the light. It has a solar back here, and for those who can see, there is a blue light here. But if I deny the solar and the energy to light, you can see it's off because I've placed this thing here. So when I remove this barrier here, the solar will start again working. But if I put there the barrier that can make light not to reach or sunrise not to reach there, it's inside the house, but because the solar is monocrystalline, you can see it's actually able to charge. So removing it will show you that it indicates with a blue light here that it's charging. But when the barrier is there, that LED, that is that the diode doesn't now light. LED means light emitting diode. You can see LED. For those who did physics, you know about what will be what it takes with the diodes. Yeah, diodes work nowadays in almost every gadget. Yeah, so there is nothing like filament here. So the diode will show you that it's now charging. That is the blue part. And these other ones will show you if it's filled up or not. So the other four will show if it's full or if it's not fully charged. So you'll see we have four that looks green. That those ones show the power. And then we have this one that is now like a sort of white. That shows that one is for power. So when you see that one not working, just know that the four are for power to show that it's actually fully charged, and then the other one is not for, is only for power. Is only for to indicate if it's charging with solar. So this lamp comes with also a cable. There are areas like Kisi or maybe Kericho, areas that maybe it's too rainy, other areas. For those clients who don't know Kenya, areas that have too rainy. Like right now we have it's sunny, but after maybe an hour or two, it will be raining. Sometimes it rains the whole day. And you have, if you have electricity, you have an advantage again. This one is a charger. So it's like this just normal charger to charge your phone. You can either use this if it's small. You can use your charger. It's not Type C. It's the other normal charger, charging cable. So you just use it. You have a port here. You can see the port. So the port is here. You just use it that way, and then you charge your phone. You connect this to your adapter, and then you charge your phone. For those ones again who have a problem with the charging their phones, I'll just use an example of my phone. This one here. So the other one is a Type C. This one that I'm using here to showcase to you. So this port here is now used as a place where you can charge your phone. So for those people who travel a lot and they have their own light, this is like an hour camping light again. For those ones who are going for maybe funerals, we value funerals here in Africa, here in Kenya, and especially where I come from. So maybe you are waiting for your loved ones to be buried. You have gone for camping. You have gone for maybe workshop. You have gone for seminars. You have gone for church prayers. This is what you use. You can still carry along with it, and you can also use it in your house. So you can see I want to put this thing here. So before I charge my phone, I must long press so it lights. So for you to avoid lighting, maybe it's daytime and you want to just charge your phone, maybe there's blackout. You just press. Now you just tap. Once you tap, and then it you make it to look like this. So because you just tap now, the first one you long press. You long press when you want it to go off, plus this lighting parts for the power, and then you long press again for it to light. So to remove this light, you have to just press gently, just like that. And then there's also party light actually. Yeah. So and then you put it off like that. So you'll remain with these ones lighting. But if you want to remove them, you again long press so that it shows that it's now fully off. So that's what you do. So I'll now want to charge my phone using this cable. You can see it shows that it's working. So that is 54% for my phone. It indicates down here. If I remove, it indicates that it's charging. If I remove, it's now not charging. If I put in again, it's now charging. So it's a good product for you guys who have issues of electricity. Maybe you have your grandmother there who has an issue with electricity. This must be a Christmas gift on top of the others like food, because people now are hungry. So that is it. So we are done with that. So the same phone, actually, apart from charging, you can also use it for lighting. Uh-huh. So you can see that's a very bright light. So let me just start over. This bright light. This is for those who have problem with the excess light. That is your best light, lower light, like me. Then you have party light. Oh, birthday for my kids. At night, this thing is very bright, very very bright. Yes, it's a blue and red thing. Yeah, party light or disco light, as I might call it. Then you can also put off just like that. So to long press and remove, you just long press and this green part leaves. So you have to put again on like that. Press, press, press like that. You'll hear if you hear that sound, is this is a speaker. So another thing with this lamp is a multifunctional. So it has a speaker. So this speaker will be forced to connect with my Bluetooth. With my Bluetooth. With my Bluetooth. So I just saw on a text and I had to check on it. So I'm connecting via Bluetooth. The phone is all, but you'll forgive me for that. I'm now connecting. It's now it's now actually searching. It's now actually searching. Uh-huh. So I'll go to Bluetooth. Uh, Now I'll go and search for G20. That is where you connect the device. It's now connecting. It's now connecting. Let us wait as it connects. Yes, pair new device. It's now connected. It's connected. So once it's connected, you can now come here. Mm, let's say you look for music. Look for music. Wait, 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 wait. Mhm. Let me look for music. So I'll play my favorite Kenyan music. My favorite Kenyan music. My favorite Kenyan music. Where is it? send your orders through Boniface or Duo 93 at gmail.com or sunfishenergy@yahoo.com. So guys, we are also praying that you come on board and give us, even if it's just one round. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You have done me a big favor. They like those that are 3,000 shillings. And we can still, if you're buying many, we'll give you an extra of one. Thank you. So for those who are going to buy 3 and more pieces, the first 3 will give you an extra of 1. Just to say thank you to our clients. So please subscribe to my channel. That's the Magical Deals Plus 254. And if you have any suggestion, anything that you want us to do, please. I'll be doing a review of solar flat and solar street lights when I'm in Nairobi. And right now we don't have enough products here in Kisi, but I'll go to Nairobi and I'll show you most of the products that we have. So guys, please continue supporting us, continue giving us your order for the products so that we can continue doing this thing together. I want us to grow together, continue supporting us, continue subscribing to my channel when you are there, if you are new here, at Sunfit, that is at Magical Deals Plus 254, that is my YouTube channel. Magical Deals Plus 254, that's the channel for the solar guys, that's the channel for those guys who want entertainment, like that I've given you there. For those who want gadgets, anything that you require, I'm connected. We can still get what you require. We'll get you very best products. We'll do for you services that are good. So I'm praying that you guys give us the opportunity, do the job for you, so that we can get the best. We can do the best. Actually, we are hoping to see you again next week. We start a week, and I'm hoping that we'll give you the best thing, the best. So continue supporting us through our channel. Continue giving us what it takes to by commenting to us, hitting the notification button, making sure that you give us a proper way of working. If I've wronged anybody, I'm actually sorry. It's actually on Sunday, so I have to be sorry to everyone, so that God's blessing continue being with us together. I pray for your success so that you can promote me on my company. You can promote my company wherever you are. If you're not supposed to, it's not enough that you buy from my product. You buy my product. You can also channel some contributions here and there so that we can promote my company. I really appreciate it. And for me, if you support me, I must tell these people that actually so and so has really contributed to me. Yes, but for clients, I will keep shut unless it allows me to say out his name. I'll do that. For anybody who wants to give us any job, I'm free. I can do the job. Yes. If you have had me, I have the capacity to do the job. Help me, guys. Grow my company. Also, for myself, I have a big company. You know, guys, I saw from the comments, giving those small companies bring you problems. But you know, the same technicians that work for the big companies, I'm the ones that are missing. There is a shortage. We use some of them. We have technicians who work for the facility and they work for Sunfit. Why? Because this person refuses to be employed by a company because he sees it will make him not work extra jobs outside. So instead of working under people, he sees it's better they call him. So we allow them to do that. And that can also save us because you have to pay this person wherever there's a job. In whichever way, where there's a job or not, whether you have a job or not, you'll be paid this person. And the only simple way is to call these people and come work for you. Right now, I only have some gadgets to showcase them. You see, I don't have orders to give out. go and do some management here and there, look for some other guidelines. That time, all that time I'll not be working. So that makes me to say there's nobody I'm going to pay, and I'm very free. So the 1 month is for safetyness of my job, just to make sure that the management works, how the companies run, how the taxes are being filed, how things are working out, how things work out for the productive companies, how profit is made more often monthly, how do they carry out their records, what they do. That's what I'm going to look for the next 1.5 months. Then I'll take a short break, shooting videos for you guys. Come next year, it's work. I'll start by looking for my money so that I can now be able to stabilize more properly, finish up with the loans, then say, Sunfetch, go, Sunfetch, go. Thank you guys. Bye. Let's see each other next time. And, next time, maybe I'll show you another product. Yes, I'll share another product. But tomorrow, thank you so much. Thank you guys. Once I'll show you where I have gone so far in terms of investigation is concerned. And then I'll come back, give you a review on another product. This one, yes. So, thank you guys. Support my channel by subscribing, giving us orders for the products you have. And also paying in time so that we don't have problems with managing our company. Please, guys, I'm just praying for anybody to come on board and help me by buying our products, help me by subscribing to my channel, helping us by even sending so that we continue growing our channel, continue growing our company. Those ones who want to give me a job, don't hesitate, please. When I'm doing that review on how to manage, how to work out my things, I will make sure that I do your job. I have my good boss whom I trust. I just call them and say, Felix, Sensor, go and do this job. Yes. So thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel. Magical Beats plus 254. Boom. Subscribe and hit the notification button to get my other videos. Yes, that's up. So thank you so much. God bless you. Be prayerful.